Welcome back. This is the third lesson recording for IM1, May 4th, 2021. So now this is replica or not number 4. Looking at the blue figure and the black figure, are they an exact copy of the other? Okay, are they congruent? How do we know? Well, we can make a copy of this and see if I map it, if I move it right on top of each other, to see if all the side length and angle measures are congruent, match up exactly. To do that, I am going to go right here. Okay, so if I was to move this, it certainly looks like they might be congruent. But if I match up here, what do you notice? Look at the blue line and the black line. Do they match? Well, this line, the bottom left line match, the bottom right line match, and this bottom angle match from the blue to black. But look at the angle, the blue angle and the black figure angle here do not match. They are close, but the black line is a little bit bigger than the blue. And in this case, the black angle is a little smaller than the blue angle. Okay, so by that I mean, so this angle, these two angles are this angle here and this angle here, they are slightly different. Okay, and again, what else? The side length is slightly different too. Okay, well, actually, maybe the side length is not too different, but it's the angle measure. What about the angle at the top? Is it the same? If I was to match that up, the angle at the top might be slightly rotated version. Let's see if we can match it up exactly. Do they look the same? Yeah, the angles are the same. But again, when I match up the top angle here, the other sides do not match up. So they're close, but they're not exact. Okay, so in that case, we say they're not congruent. Okay, so when we're talking about congruent, everything needs to match up. So you're taking notes now. And congruence, two polygons are congruent. Okay, so two shapes are congruent if there are transformation steps to show that they match. And all matching angles are the same measure, and all matching sides are the same length. That means this corner angle and this corner angle, they're the corresponding, they're the matching pair of the angles here. They need to be exactly the same, and all the matching side length, this side matches with this side in length and in all the angle measures as well. Okay, so please take note on that. Now we're going to be moving on to triangle congruence. Okay, so specifically we are going to be looking at triangle congruence. When you look at triangle CAT, triangle cat, okay, and which is the original, which is the after transformation. The after transformation is the one with this comma looking thing. Okay, so C prime, A prime, T prime tells me this is after transformation. So how would I do this? Okay, so if you're working from home, you are going to be doing this on the Chromebook. You're going to get some tracing paper and trace it and see if you can match it up. If you're working from school, you have a packet that you can work from. All right, so I'm going to go to my packet. So here we go. We're going to use ruler and trace out the original shape. Okay, so if I was to use my ruler, this out. What I can do is I can trace my vertices. And I know this is going to be T, this is going to be my A and C. And then I can join by joining the vertices together so that they are exact match. Okay, so I have traced triangle CAT, triangle cat. Okay, so I am trying to see, are the two triangles congruent?
Well, if I just move this, if I translated this to the right, it wouldn't work. So I need to do some rotation, don't I? Okay, if I do some rotation like this, do they match? Well, this is supposed to be C and A and T, and I have C, A, C prime, A prime, T prime this way. So what else do I need to do? I need to flip it. Flipping is a valid transformation, okay? So when I flip it, and then do they match up? I have C prime and C here, and A prime and A, and T prime and T here. So they do match up, okay? So you can, so what did we do? What did we do? First, what were the transformation that we did? We reflected it. We reflected it. That means we flip it over, and now it looks like this. And then from here, I can match up my A with A prime, and then use that as point of rotation and rotate it until it matches exactly. So I used reflection, then translation, then finally rotation to match or map triangle CAT to triangle C prime, A prime, T prime. And it is an exact match. And when I do that, do all angles match? Does this angle here match with this angle here? Yes, they do, right? Does this angle and this angle match up exactly in measure? Yes. And this angle here, they match up exactly in measure as well. So yes, they do. Do all sides lengths match? Do you think this side length CA, do they match with C prime A prime? Yeah, the length is exactly the same, and A prime T prime is same as AT, and the line segment CT match up as well. All the sides match up. Yes, they do match. So is this congruent? Yes, congruent. Okay, because all the sides and all the angles match, all the corresponding, all the matching sides, side length, and matching angles are exact copy. They are same. What about example 2? All right, so triangle jam. So let's try tracing this. So first copy the vertices like so. And I know this is J and JA and M. And from here, I am going to join the vertices. And I have my triangle. Okay, so now what do I need to do to see if they are a match? Well, I need to move it up and then move it to the right until they match. So I am trying to do translation. Do they match? Well, certainly JA, length of JA and J prime and A prime, they match up. Okay? But what about the length of A prime and M prime and A and M? AM, segment AM, line segment AM is longer than A prime, M prime. Okay, so the side length do not match up. Okay, so do all the side length match? No. The which side do not match? A and the line segment, this section here do not match. This one is longer than the new image. Okay, what about this J prime M prime? JM is again longer than J prime M prime. So JM does not match. So the line segment, when we're talking about side of a triangle, we use two letters, because if I just say J, we're really talking about a point J. We don't know whether we're talking about this side or this side. However, if I use two letters J, M, then we're really talking about the side in between those two letters. Okay, so what about the angles? Does this angle, angle A, match up? This angle here and this angle here, do they match up? Yes, they do. What about this angle? From my original to the new, you can see that the new one is slightly small. So angle J does not match. Okay, what about angle M? Angle M also does not match. So no, the angles do not match. The transformation, what is the steps of transformation? We just did translation and did not match. Okay, so we had some shapes, parts that did not match. So we say it is not congruent. The two triangles are not congruent. And we keep going with the rest as well.